What's up, YouTube? And I'm here with another Yugioh YouTube video. And this time it's going to be on the legendary 6 Samurais. I've been running 6 Samurais lately because I've been looking for a new deck other than Chaos Dragons. I kind of got tired of the way Chaos Dragons ran, and I'm looking for something that will actually go good in the next format. And I believe 6 Samurais will actually become one of the top decks in the next format because they will be gaining support and already are doing great. I went to a tournament. It was a local one, and I got second place. And my only loss was the windups. I defeated Chaos Dragons, Black Wings, and my toughest matchup was E-Heroes, that is really tough for 6 Samurais. And the only reason I won is because of Necro Valley, which I think every Samurai player should take in defishes in Necro Valley. But in other words, let's just get this deck profile on the go. Alright, to start off, we got 3 Kageki of the 6 Samurai. Kageki is a free special summon when you summon him, unless your opponent has Effect Veiler. But he's still great to have. He's automatically 1700 if you control another 6 Samurai monster. This card is basically a great card. Now the tuner of the deck, Kagemusha. This card actually is like the most important card in the deck, I should say. This card, if you don't have this card in the field, you're in a tight situation because you can't synchro at all. So it's mandatory to have 3 of these in your deck. If you don't have 3, you're crazy or you don't know how to play the game of Yugioh. 1 Elder. And the reason I run Elder is before 1 asceticism target, and he's a free special summon whenever you need one. 3 Kaizen, which I am getting the Hollow ones this weekend. Kaizen is what starts everything in the deck. Kaizen is a free special summon when you control another 6 Samurai, and he's what makes the OTK. Basically, he makes the OTK. I do run the red and the blue. And the reason I run these two is because if you have Gateway on the field, you'll add this to your hand after special summoning, crap, what's his name? Sheehan, the Synchro. After summoning Sheehan, the Synchro. And that gives you, well, you already have 2 counters after summoning Sheehan, and then you, special summon a, Kaizen, and then you wait in the turn, and then like after that turn you summon that, and then you special summon him off of effect, and then you use you have Blade Armor Ninja already on the field because of the Kaizens. You detach for Blade Armor Ninja, and then you use this effect to tribute him and destroy 1 monster your opponent's side of the field, and special summon a Kaizen, and then you use Gateway to search out another Kaizen. You special summon that Kaizen and go into another Blade Armor Ninja, which gives you a OTK if you have the right hand. You can have an OTK very easily if you have the right hand. One Spirit. Spirit is what makes Sheehan a 3000 beater or whatever monster you want to have more attack, and it gives you a free draw whenever you destroy a monster equipped. A monster, when the equipped monster destroys the monster. 1 hand with a 6. This is basically a automatic. I'm gonna destroy every monster on your field until I get a chance to get at your life points directly, basically. Grandmaster, I run him at 2. Free special summon. You can only control 1 at a time, but it's still great to have in the deck. And for the last monster, I do run him. Now, if people disagree with me running him, I think he's a mandatory card to run, just because he gives you a free 2500 beater, and it prevents your opponent from from activating any spells or trap cards. Well, they can activate 1, but other than that, they can't activate anymore. Let's go to spells right now, guys. 1 Gateway, which is gives you the OTK and gives you a lot more this is an amazing card, and I wish it was at more than one, but it will never go at more than one because it's so OP'd. 3 United. I wish I could have the hollow versions of these. They go for 30. But Samurai United is a draw power, and it's a great card. You gotta have it at 3. The Rhoda of the deck, Shein Spoke Signal. Spoke Signal is what helps you when you have a bad hand make your hand perfect. Rhoda, staple. I run 1 asceticism, and the reason I don't run 3 is because I think 3 is a dead draw, and I think it's a little too much when I only have 2 targets for asceticism. And it's only there just in case I really need it. Now, I did take these babies in. Solidarity. I have solidarities because it makes Shein a 3,300 beater, which is crazy. People were shocked when they saw me running this. I would run this at 3, but I think it's a little too much to run at 3. 1 MST, and the reason I run 1 MST is because, to be honest, I think having an MST to protect you when you really need it is better than having none, or having a trap card that can't help you in place of it. Monster Reborn staple. Heavy Storm staple. Book of Moon staple. And Dark Hole staple. Let's go into the traps, guys. 2 Magatama, and the reason I only run 2 is because I think 3 is also a dead draw. With 2, it's more than enough. I don't even catch myself. Most duels I don't even catch myself using this card. So honestly, I would run this card at 2, no more. Double-edged sword technique. Now I only run 1 of these. And the reason because I only run 1 is because I run Necro Valley in my side deck. And I side this out as soon as I put in Necro Valleys, which I usually do every side. And it's actually, say you had this set down for 1 turn and you just let your opponent go. And then you MST their back row and special summon Shein, and then you use double edge and bring out a beast basically, or if you run it, what is that darn card called? Catastor? Yeah. Alright, 2 Phoenix Chains. I run 2 Phoenix Chains because it's basically the effect veiler of the deck, and it's a long-lasting effect veiler unless they have a MST. Which most decks, surprisingly, do not run MST these days. I'm so confused on why not. But yeah, I'm trying to get these hollow too. I'm going to hollow this deck out because I think I'm going to run this for a long time. At least for this next format. Torrential Tribute staple. And Solemn Brigade, which is also a staple for this deck. Let's go into the sideboard, guys. Now, I warn you, this is not complete. I only had it for the weekend. I'm still working on it, and I will post in the description when I do update it or in the video. So let's start this out. The double-edged sword technique, just in case I decide not to side in Necro Valley, I'll just take out... I don't know what I would take out for this, but I would side this in if I really needed to. 1 MST, just in case I'm playing like a bullcrap deck or something that's stopping me, like goes and match. If they decide to side in goes and match, I will side in Mystical Space Typhoon. Usually I do side in the second one regardless of what I'm playing, because usually people do side in goes and match against me. Double asceticism, just in case I do decide to play Turbo. Necro Valley, this is the champ right here. This is what got me second place. Kills E-Heroes so bad. Kills Chaos Dragon so bad. It kills any deck in this format bad. Honestly, it does. I love this card, Necro Valley. I'm making it at 3, and I'm going to side it in 3 whenever I do side it. I'm going to run him at 2 just because windups is really a terrible matchup for 6 samurais, and this card ends their turn, and the odds of them picking this card are a lot better than you think. Trust me. And 3 DD Crow, 4 Inzectors. Alright, let's go into the extra deck, which I am mixing cards. I'm letting my friend borrow some of the cards. Alright. This dude right here, the new X-Seed monster. I don't know what his name is. I think it's Shein. Shadow, that's what his name is. Shadow of the Shein. This card does work sometimes. It really does. It gives you a game win when you really need it. 2 Kaizen make this baby. Utopia, which I still believe is a staple in any deck that runs 4 stars. Maestro, this card needs to become a lot more money than what it really is. This card is like a Zen mains for the 4 stars. It's a bootleg Zen mains, I should say that. Me and my friends say it's a bootleg Zen mains. This card, you will see this card become like a $30 card if in the next format, I promise you. Grinosaurus for 3 star. Leviathan for 3 star. Colossal Fighter. Now this is Big Dick Daddy right here. Colossal Fighter does work. Natria Landois. Gravity Warrior, just because I wanted another 6 star target. Brionic does a lot of work, man. Brionic does work. Scar Warrior. X-Saber Wang. Natria Beast for spells. And Shein, which is the card. This is the card right here. This is the main card of the deck right here. And I'm missing my double Blade Armor Ninja and my Barkion, which my friend is borrowing, as I said, for the tourney that he's in. But in other words, guys, that was my 6 Samurai deck profile. And as I said, I think 6 Samurais are coming back. At least the way I run them is coming back. I did work at this tournament, and I'm going up to this place in a bigger city called the Soldiery. And I topped last time I was there. I was running Chaos Dragons. I got top 8 out of like 64. So hopefully this time I actually get into the top 4 this time with Samurais, which no one is going to expect. Well, they're going to expect it, but no one really sides against Samurais because they don't see Samurais as a threat, which I'm going to show them how big of a threat Samurais are. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for the view. Please like, subscribe, and comment on things you think I should do with the deck, or if you have any questions about the deck. And I will be updating updates on the deck. And I am currently making a Elemental Hero deck, and I have a Chainburn deck, and I most possibly will do those profiles here very soon. So keep in touch with my channel, guys. Thanks.